Imagine holding a book that no one on Earth can read. Its pages are filled with strange, looping plants that don't exist, naked women bathing in impossible green tubes, and charts of constellations no astronomer has ever named. For over 600 years, this book, the Voynich Manuscript, has defied every codebreaker, linguist, and historian who has tried to crack it. Is it an elaborate Renaissance hoax, a lost language, or the key to forgotten knowledge? I'm Abnul J. Farabi, and this is the Unexplained Archive. The story of the manuscript begins, for us, in 1912. A Polish book dealer named Wilfred Voynich bought it from a collection of rare volumes in Italy. But carbon dating has since placed its vellum pages between 1404 and 1438. It's written in an unknown script, left to right, with a curious absence of corrections. The illustrations are what truly captivate you. There's a herbal section with otherworldly flora, a biological section with those interconnected bathing figures, an astronomical section with circular diagrams, and a pharmaceutical section with drawings of roots and jars. It feels like a scientific or medical text from a parallel universe. Now, the central question, what is this text? The first major theory is that it's a cipher, a secret code meant to hide valuable information. This has been the favorite of cryptographers for decades. Teams from both world wars, including top minds from the NSA, have taken a crack at it. They've applied every technique, from simple substitution to complex algorithmic analysis. And yet, the manuscript resists. Its statistical properties are oddly similar to real languages. It has word entropy and patterns that feel natural, but it doesn't match any known linguistic family. Which leads us to the second, and perhaps most chilling, theory, that it's a genuine lost language, a constructed language, or an isolate from a culture that left no other trace. Some researchers argue the script shows signs of a verbose cipher, where a single letter becomes a special symbol or a microscript shorthand. But if it is a language, what is it saying? And why is there not a single, verifiable reference to it anywhere else in history? Then, there's the hoax theory. Perhaps it was a clever forgery meant to dupe a wealthy patron, like Emperor Rudolf II of Bohemia, who may have owned it. A Renaissance con artist could have created a meaningless text with bizarre pictures to sell as a priceless book of secrets. But this is where modern analysis gets tricky. The ink flows naturally with the quill strokes, suggesting the writer knew what they were writing, not just drawing meaningless symbols. The content is structurally consistent across 240 pages. Creating a hoax of that complexity and internal consistency, centuries before computers, would be a staggering feat in itself. So the hoax theory doesn't simplify the mystery, it just reframes it. I remember the first time I saw high-resolution scans of the Voynich pages. I'm an engineer by training, and my mind immediately looks for patterns, for systems. But staring at those fluid, unknown characters, I felt something else, a profound humility. Here is an artifact that has physically survived centuries of war and upheaval, only to have its meaning evaporate completely. It exists at the perfect intersection of human ingenuity and human limitation. We can hold it, date it, analyze its ink, but we cannot know it. It's a reminder that the past is not a puzzle to be solved, but often a conversation to be had, full of gaps and silence. Perhaps that's its true purpose now, not to be solved, but to be a mirror. We see in it what we want to see, a testament to lost science, a proof of cryptographic genius, or a monument to artistic deception. It challenges our assumption that with enough data and enough processing power, every mystery will yield. The Voynich Manuscript, so far, refuses. And in that refusal, it becomes one of the most compelling objects in the world. For the Unexplained Archive, I'm Abnul J. Farabi. This is a production of Light Knot Studios. Explore more mysteries at https://www.lightknotstudios.com.